going to come to you because you talked in the last segment that you are a loud and proud protein eater. I'm a loud and proud Maha mom. I am obsessed with the movement, the food dyes, the sugar, you name it. Talk to us about that. You right-wing jerk yet?
Oh, yeah. Probably. I think I'm a pretty nice guy, though. I get heated sometimes. I like my government small, my gunroom big, you know.
There you go.
But on this topic, last year when they came out with this article about how people that go to the gym, that's some sort of right-wing mentality, it's like, I don't know if it is. That doesn't hurt people on the right. I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings to say that that people that believe in protein intake and working out are right-wing jerks. I mean, really, what does that say about you? That you're the party of let's put an obese person on the cover of Men's Health and say it's a good thing. Right. So I guess it goes kind of back to that last segment a few minutes ago. Don't deny science.
Yeah, right.
I mean, on a granular level, none of this makes sense. Have they seen Hollywood? Because there are a lot of actors and actresses out there who are incredibly fit, and they are definitely not right-wing. They're not Republicans. That part doesn't make sense. And also, what are you going to encouraging people to not go to the gym so that they don't look like they're on the right? I keep trying to make it connect, and I can't even figure out how they connected it to come up with an article.
Well, and Kevin, what I think I don't understand is the last 4 years, we've gotten so culturally soft that, body acceptance was amazing.
Yep.
I'm all for that, but I'm also a fan of being healthy. I don't want to celebrate obesity if that means that person is making choices that are hurting them and their heart and their lungs and their liver, right? And so somehow we've gotten lost where being fit is now not accepting body and being fit is now body shaming.
Yeah, it's amazing to me. My dad used to say, pay me now or pay me later. You can pay me now in the gym and eating right and taking care of yourself, or pay me later because you're going to have health problems that you might not otherwise have later on in life. And this idea that somehow if you work out, if you eat meat, you're somehow belonging to some particular ideology or political party is stupid. I hope you eat well. I hope you enjoy your meat if you like it like I do. And most of all, if you can, get out there and work out. Even if you can't work out, walk. It's good for you.
Yeah.
I think the ideological divide on this is real because I think it's a little bit deeper than this. Because what do? If you're working out, you're investing in yourself, you're taking personal responsibility, and you're developing what is called grit and confidence.
I know where you're going with this.
And those are things that the left has said are bad and toxic. So why is that? Because if you can find an excuse in whatever it is that's holding you down, if you can say, well, it's not my fault, it's somebody else's fault, or I can't overcome it, so you must accept it. Those are the people that need somebody else to help them out, that need the government to help them out. Strong, independent-minded people, which is what you can become if you go through a physical journey of becoming healthier. Those people aren't looking for who can take care of them. They're looking for who they can take care of. They want to build a family. So there is at its core level, there is an ideological divide on this. That doesn't mean that there aren't liberal people that are healthy or conservative people that aren't. A healthy lifestyle. But I think there is something to it. It's really more of a self-own than a diss.
Yes. Kevin, I love that you talked about pay me now or pay me later. I remember I used to, my husband and I are big marathoners, and he would go out for a 4-hour run, 20-mile run, and I'd be like, I'm like lonely. Come hang out with me. And he said, Taylor, every day I do this, I'm saving you 4 hours when I'm in the ER having a heart attack. Which, pick your heart. You want me to be hard now, or do you want to be in the ER with me? And I said, go for your run.
Go for your run.
I'm good. You do you.
I love it.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.